Welcome, everybody. We are 1 minute away from matchmaking. It's been a long time since we made a video, mainly because there's been nothing going on in the game at all. Kind of felt like, you already know what's going on. But anyways, we had a recent update saying Odyssey's coming. So here we go. I'm just going to give you my reaction to whatever Odyssey my server gets put in and kind of go over it. Here's the rankings of servers, top alliances by might. There's a couple of them that dropped a lot of might just because they think it helps matchmaking. But for the most part, this is kind of the list here. We got like 15 seconds left. Let's see. Let's just do like top 50. All right. Here we go. It's literally a copy and paste for the most part. Again, that's crazy. Let's see if there's any differences. Oh man. I mean, at least it's Odyssey. But wow. All right. Styria, Pechenegs, Valencia, Asturias, Badajoz. It's a good force. It's a really good force. Gascony, Busan, Helvetia, Leon, Carinthia. This is a good force because of Busan. In all fairness, no love or hate towards any servers, but the rest of these servers are pretty dead. Blue, Calabria, Brittany, Chernigov, Perm, Anatolia. Perm is really good, and Chernigov has a very good super whale. Rest of these, not very active. Now, especially with this 2-month break that we've had, there could be servers that are completely dead. And there could be ones that used to be really active that are pretty dead. I just don't know yet. So I'm just kind of going off of like previous months. I don't know yet right now. But anyways, orange or brown, whatever color this is. Vladimir, Cordoba, Andalusia, Abyssinia, and Bavaria. Purple, we've got... Oh, no, it is different. It's... Whoa. Okay. All right. This is cool. It's different. Swabia, Pomerania, Vulga, Aquatane, Thuringia. All right, because last time Purple had Savoy. And Thuringia, my server was down here with Naples and Navarra. All right, yellow, we've got Pisa, Navarra, La Thuringia, Naples, and Silesia. So it's pretty much copy paste, other than Savoy leaving our tier Odyssey and Thuringia getting taken out of yellow. Honestly, yellow we were extremely strong for this tier Odyssey. Putting Thuringia and Navarra together was a lot. It was really good for this Odyssey. So this is a little more balanced. Silesia, this is a younger server. Let me see if it's who I think it is. I think this is them. Okay, so this is the new super server. You've got multiple previous emperors. RK5, an emperor, longtime player from Aragon. Like maxed super whale. 36 maxed, 36 maxed, max. Everything's, done. Funky, probably maxed or pretty damn close. I think just like one off here, but everything, pretty damn close. Max, Max, Max. Sven, again, another emperor, previous emperor, super whale, originally from Castile, moved to Wallachia, moved down to Cilicia. Same thing. So they're just completely stacked. Irby, big time infantry player from Dacia. I don't know what other whales or like big players they have, but this is probably the strongest. I mean, it has to be the strongest alliance in this Odyssey. So let me go back to the overall thoughts of everything. So overall, I think yellow is the strongest force. Navarra is extremely strong and active. Naples is very strong. Trump Solo has a very good infantry account, and they have some fighters over there. Pisa is somewhat active. They have some fighters. Lotharingia, in all fairness, they kind of died like a year ago or so. They had a lot of people go over to what's it called? Doom Alliance, Antioch. But the rest of these four, 1, 2, 3, 4, you got like, okay. So Cilicia's super stacked, and then Navarra, kind of same thing. Karis, maxed. I think he's going for infantry now soon. Mimosa, same thing. Pretty strong. And they just got a lot of top tier fighters. So I would say that's probably, it has to be actually the strongest force. Green, I still think is a very strong force. I would say green and red are pretty even, pretty close. We'll start here with Busan. Obviously, Busan's the strongest out of all of red and green, but they just don't have help. To be fair, they have like no help. Cafeteo is just, I mean, completely maxed infantry and cav. I think he's the only player that's completely maxed 2 unit types. So that's going to be a problem for anybody to deal with, just because you can refill his rallies and garrisons with anything other than archers. Winspector's really strong infantry. Julius Caesar, aka Cody, aka Typhoon, changes his name a lot, is really, really strong as well. So, so you got that, but then the rest of red, honestly, is just like 100% dead. It's pretty much Busan, and they may get a couple refills. Now, green, though, the reason I think they're kind of even with red is because they have more active servers. And they have a super whale in Styria. And then Asturias has 3, like, I would just say 3 whales, but combined with an infantry super whale in their force. That's really going to help them out. Diekdioser. Completely maxed. So, yeah. And then they have other good fighters like Raymond. This is actually Diekdioser's farm account, but it's still really strong. I don't want to make this video too long, so let me kind of skip through some things a little quicker. Just kind of do like the top highlights. Asturias is very strong. They have they got like three big whales. Come on, Joey. And like I said, they have more refills than red. But again, they've got Hulk, Cav player, Cav whale. Not max, but very strong. Can hold a garrison as long as they have refills. They got these guys that could do really good counter rallies. Here they are. Knight. So gold mounts, gold tactics. And then Nerevar. So in this tier Odyssey, if you're out in the field and you run into three guys this size, as Knight, Nerevar, and Hulk, they're going to wipe you out quick and scare a lot of people off. And then Pechenegs and Badajas are active still. Valencia, I'm not too familiar with. I'm trying to remember. Vale. Okay, no. So they're not very active, but definitely more active than the Red Force. Blue. Perm's very active. Perm's really strong and can kind of carry them. Viper's a really good Cav whale. And super active. Perm also has some good fighters. I just don't remember the names because we don't run into them very often. And then Chernigov is somewhat active, and they have Vietbet super well. And he's always been active. Last time we fought them and played them, it was actually last Odyssey. He was very active. So you kind of got like a super whale in each three of those forces so far. You got Dios, Cafeteo, plus I guess Typhoon is pretty much max super whale. You've got Vietbet, and then Viper, which is pretty close. Orange/brown, whatever color this is kind of not. It's kind of a dead force, to be honest. Some of these are somewhat active. Andalusia probably has the strongest player out of all of. Well, let me see. It's either gonna be Vladimir or okay, yeah, this is the one with max FQD. I don't know his activity, but this is a very strong whale. So if this player's active, they can definitely hold garrison. Froggy is strong too. And then Cesarin in Andalusia is extremely high prosperity, basically 110. So Yeah, they're really strong. They can hold garrison. Wow, I'm just trying to get over the fact that Savoy's not here. That's that's so crazy. But other than questionable Whale and Vladimir, and then Cesarin, this they don't have no other whales at all. Um, as far as Purple Force, which my force is in, um, we're definitely not as strong as Green. We don't have any whales as strong as Styria. Um, we actually probably only have two whales, which is both in my alliance, and we're about the same strength as um Asturias's top whale as Hulk. We're probably like in around there. Let's see. Swabia is good. I like Swabia. They're active. I don't think we've been in a force with Swabia like ever. So this is really cool. We fought them a billion times. So being in the same force as them is going to be really cool. Devil's pretty strong though. Got a couple of gold mounts. Um, that's going to be their strongest player. They do have some activity, so that'll be good. And let's see. Pomerania. Their best player just sold their account and migrated out. Actually, it didn't migrate out. This is the account. So I guess they have this. It used to be Black Iron Infantry. So this is going to be their strongest player. You got field fighters like Unicorn, Roman Emperor, but they definitely don't have any whales. This is a good fighter though. Vulga. Vulga's great. We fight. What is it? I think every other Odyssey, like we ally them and then we fight, and then we ally them and we fight. We've seen them so many times. Ray Bazin. Oh, this is his farm, but he's an infantry player. They do have a Cav player that's pretty much a whale. Here's Ray Bazin. This is probably their best player, maybe, or infantry player. And then where is what is it? Camille or something like that? Huh. He's not in the alliance right now. But they do have a good Cav player. That's kind of par with Ray Bazin. Let's see. Who else do we have? Aquatane. Hate to say it, but completely dead. They were such a top server for a long time with Hitman, Time then Skunk came over. But then Hitman Time went to Dacia, Skunk left, and they've just kind of never recovered from that. They don't have any whales. Hopefully they have a couple fillers and help hitters, but we'll see. I think this player is active. Their king is active, so yeah. And then finally, our server, our top Cav player is going to be AE. He's got really good stats. He and I aren't super whales, but we can hold garrisons and be pretty productive, rallying, counter rallying, and stuff like that. Plus, we have a lot of field fighters in Thuringia. But anyway, here's his stats. And then I do our infantry stuff. And like I said, we just got like just a lot of like good fighters, good kill points. Lord Attacker is very strong, very active. Infantry. Game's glitched. Won't let me click. Okay, cool. So yeah, all in all, shit, to be honest, even though it's pretty much a copy and paste, I'm happy with it. I'm happy that Savoy got moved up. Of course, Busan's still here, but then again, you brought Sicily or Silesia up, which they definitely needed to come up. They were down in a low tier. So, if you put Silesia, I don't know how it's going to matchmaking or teams are going to go, but, Silesia against Busan, and then we kind of figure out what would be even with the rest of, these forces. It could be a really fun Odyssey. So there you have it. I'm super excited to see what the other tiers look like. Especially tier 1. I always like to see tier 1 and all those other great new servers that have become extremely strong. I'm super curious what theirs look like. You got like Flanders became huge. You've got let's see, Baventia's gotten really strong. Mecklenburg is crazy. They got massive whales. Phrygia, Bohemia's got Butcher and some players. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll take a look at those and do a second video. But anyways, congrats everybody. We're back in Odyssey finally. Everybody that still plays the game, it's great to see y'all, and hopefully we have a good one. Catch you in the next one. Peace.